Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a very retro glam look. We're kind of getting into the Halloween season, so I thought this would be super pretty with some retro waves and maybe like a little Marilyn Monroe dress. But anywho, so for this look I focused a lot on the porcelain skin and the soft smoky wings to make it nice and dramatic, and then I finished off with a very deep and intense red lip. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So starting off this look, I already have my eyebrows done, but I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is just going to cover up all of our veins on our eyelids and give us a nice even base to work from. Then jumping into my original Kat Von D eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be taking this banana shade on a big flat fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put this all over top of that to make our shadows blend easier. Then for my transition shade, I'm going to take this nice neutral brown. It's a very light brown, and I'm going to buff this into my crease area to give us a little bit of definition. And then for my lid color, I'm going in with this stark white matte color, and I'm just going to concentrate this on the inner 2/3 of my eye. And I know it got fuzzy in the beginning for my transition shade, so I apologize for that, guys. Then moving on to my eyeliner, I'm going in with my e.l.f. cream eyeliner to tight line with. I will not be lining my waterline today, just my tight line, because I want to make sure that our wings are very bold and dramatic. And this is going to fill in any space that we might have with our lashes. Then going into my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner, my holy grail. You guys already know this, but I'm going to create my nice and dramatic wing with this, and then we will go in and smoke it out with some eyeshadow later. Then hopping back into our Kat Von D palette in this matte black on a very flat, very tiny smudging brush. I'll just be taking that and going over the very edge of my eyeshadow. Make sure you keep this very concentrated because you do not want this to become a mess on your face. So keep it as close to the eyeliner as possible because we will be using other eyeshadows to blend this out. And extend a little bit past your eyeliner at the wing. We can always clean it up later. Then going in with a pencil brush and a very dark gray color, I will be buffing on the very edges of that black just to give it some more softness and some more smokiness. And I will be pulling this a little bit into my crease area. Then I'm going to go back in with my transition shade and I'm going to buff out that color into my crease to make sure everything stays very, very soft. And make sure you always extend it outwards as well. Then we're cleaning up all of the mess we made with our MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Now I said don't worry about the mess because like I said, we can always clean it up with some good old concealer. So I'm just taking this on a very small little concealer brush and I'm just cleaning those edges. Then going in with my eyelashes. And these are from eBay. I will have the name of them in the description box for you guys, but while the glue is getting tacky on those, I like to go in with my mascara, and today I'm using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Now the reason why I do this is to make sure that my mascara is still wet by the time my lashes are tacky. It saves you a little bit of time too. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Kat Von D Glitter Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to take this bright white champagne color and I'm just going to pop this in my inner tear duct area to give us a nice bright pop. Then going onto the face, I'll be using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm to prime with. And for foundation today, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is perfect when you want a full coverage foundation, very matte, very airbrush look. I would not recommend this for dry skin though. If you want something similar to this foundation, you could always go in with the MAC Studio Fix Plus and put some powder over top of it to give you that nice matte finish. I have done both and both work very well, but this one is a little bit paler for me and a little bit cooler, so I wanted to use this to give us that porcelain doll look. Then I'm going to go back in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to highlight my under eye area and conceal, then also go down the bridge of my nose and my chin, just to brighten everything up. And then to set that, I'll be going in with my Bed Night Colorless Luxury Powder, and I'm just going to be packing this underneath my eyes and everywhere else where we put concealer. Then for the rest of our face, I will be putting my CoverGirl Loose Powder on my face with my powder puff. This is going to give us even more of an airbrush look. It's going to give us that flawless coverage as well. I love doing this with this foundation. I feel like you get the best finish. Then to bronze up my skin and add some definition, I'm going in with my NYC Sunny Bronzer and a little bit smaller bronzing brush than I normally do, just to keep it very concentrated and make sure we don't bronze too much, but I still want to give some definition to my face. Then to contour my cheekbones and my nose, I'll be going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and a Moda brush. I love this brush because it gets a very precise line, and then I can just blend that upwards later, and it makes sure everything stays nice and clean. And I didn't put any additional bronzer on my brush when I went down the sides of my nose, just so you know. Then to clean up the edge of our contour and bronzer, I'll just be going in with a pointed kabuki brush and the mixture of the two lightest shades in that palette, just to give us a nice crisp look. Then going into my California Dreamin blush palette, I'm going to be taking this very soft baby doll pink, and I'll just be putting this over top of a little bit of that bronzer, and I'm just going to be lightly dabbing this just to give us a little flush of color. Then for highlight today, I'll be using my Colorpop highlighter in Stole the Show and another little Moda brush. And oh, I love the intensity of this highlight, guys. Perfect for pale skin, all I gotta say. And then for my Cupid's bow, I like to switch to a little bit smaller brush because this is a creamy highlight, just to give us that nice brightness. And then I also switch brushes for underneath my eyes, and I switch to more of a flat, fluffier brush just to give us a little bit more of a concentrated, packed on highlight. Then for my lipstick today, I'm using my Lime Crime liquid lipstick in Wicked. And I made sure to put chapstick on underneath this because this one can get extremely drying. So I like to prime it with an EOS balm before I go in with this. And I feel like this is the perfect retro red. It's like just deep enough and it's still bright. I don't know. I love this color. And as far as shaping my lips, I did more of a small upper lip and a bigger bottom lip, just to give us that very classic pout, I guess. I feel like they had bigger bottom lips and smaller top lips in the retro days. Then for my under eyes, I'm not putting any eyeshadow because I want to keep that very clean, but I am going in with some of my Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. I love this stuff. Then to set everything, I'm going in with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray just to lock it all in there. And you guys are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, as well as comment down below what other looks you guys want to see, if you guys have any palettes you want me to use. But anyways, make sure you check out the rest of my channel to see the rest of my looks, as well as follow me on all of my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, all that good stuff, and all the names and links will be in my description box down below. And if you want to see how to curl your pixie to wear with this look, make sure you check out my previous tutorial, and the link will be in the description box as well. I will see you guys next time. Bye!